So, we are humans, this lifetime. Maybe last lifetime we were animals, or in hell, or in heaven as Deva, or in hell as Naraka. But this lifetime we are human, with human mind, like this. And the human mind, ordinary average human mind is very complicated. It's composite of many thoughts, emotions and feelings. We practically have two sides, yang and yin. Yang is positive side, yin is negative. The same is with our mind. We can have a positive mind and we can oscillate into negative mind. It is one mind, but it has positive side and negative side, like that. And the negative side was during the history of civilization of humankind. The negative mind is responsible for suffering of humans and animals. Millions and billions of humans during the last 2000 years suffered tremendously, have been suffering now, until now. And these sufferings are done by this negative mind, this yin side of our nature, our construction of universe and our body and mind. And this negative mind, we know what negative mind is doing. There were figures in history, recent history, like Stalin, Hitler, Dr. Goebbels, and like Pol Pot, Pinochet, like Mao Zedong, Mussolini, and Heinrich Himmler, and others doing bad stuff to other people. And positive mind, when we develop a positive mind, we can do marvelous things in life, in the world, like people who were in the history found their place in history, like Mahatma Gandhi, or Dalai Lama, or Desmond Tutu, or just Nelson Mandela, or Mother Teresa from Calcutta, or the Pope, John Paul II, the saint now is regarded as saint by Christians, or Father Pio and others like them who do good in the world, like that. This is a positive mind. When you develop positive mind, you have this ability to do good in the world, to be a positive person. And your life, it is a funny thing, but remarkable, that negative mind of those criminals, war criminals, those people, when they got to power, they got easy street. They got easy street to do evil in the world, to hurt harm other people, other beings, also animals, as if somebody helped them, was helping them and protecting them. And opposite side, those people which I mentioned, they met and meet great obstacles in life, as if somebody is interfering and making hard time for them. We know Mahatma Gandhi was shot, was in prison many times. Jean Paul II lost his mother when he was a young child, and he was also shot. Martin Luther King was shot to death. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in jail, in prison in South Africa, in time of apartheid, persecution of black people in their own country by whites. It's difficult. Also, Dalai Lama, he has this Chinese case confronting him. Also in Tibet, Dorje Shuden worshippers are protesting against His Holiness Dalai Lama, making demonstrations saying, Dalai Lama, stop lying, like this, saying, screaming, yelling, people. But don't take it so easy, because if you do evil and you have easy street and no interfering, you are in danger. And somebody is doing this, removing obstacles before you, and you do evil, more and more evil. Because later when you pass away, the situation is opposite. You go down to hell realms, and if you are positive, great positive potential, you meet great opposition from other people and from your family and your close associates. But if you survive and overcome these obstacles, these barriers, or this neglect and almost despisal by many people, you can be sure that when you pass away, you go upstairs to Pure Land or to higher birth in human realm, with better body, better mind, better personality, more creative, and better life standards. You can be reborn in better country, in good country, in peaceful country, and there won't be any war or any illness or famine in that country. So positive, negative mind. There is also neutral mind, which is neither positive nor negative. These are mind of each human. There is also other kind of mind, which we call superior mind. And in superior mind are two minds of superiority. One is Bodhisattva mind, and the other is Buddha's mind. Bodhisattva mind is empty mind, is one mind. Buddha mind is clear mind, complete mind. So Bodhisattva mind is living in the world of emptiness, in shunyata. This is nirvana, here in this world. And when you cut off your thinking and you return to mind of non-thinking, and you are using your senses to see, to hear, to taste, to touch, and to smell, and to think, but without attachment to thinking. This is Bodhisattva mind. This is one mind. This one mind means that this mind of all beings. All beings are one mind. When you attain one mind, you attain all beings' mind. And all beings' mind will disappear when your mind disappears. What does it mean that mind disappear? That means that there is no mind. You cannot find that entity which you are calling mind. You cannot find it anywhere. You cannot find it here, you cannot find it here, you cannot find it in your belly, you cannot find outside, you cannot find anywhere that which you call mind. That means that mind is empty. And when you realize this nature of mind, you realize the nature of all beings' mind. It's the same mind, one mind. It is called one mind. And also it is called empty mind. Mind of shunyata, emptiness mind. This is when you recognize the nature of mind and you become bodhisattva. Buddha mind is clear mind, is complete mind. What does it mean? Clear mind means that your vision from dirty, from impure vision becomes pure vision. From impure mind become pure mind. From confused mind become clear mind, no confusion. You are using thoughts, words, but you are not attached to thoughts and words. This is a clear mind. This is also a complete mind. That means that this is truth mind. And truth is simple. This is truth. This is truth. Like this. The truth. The hat is black. This is orange. This is white. Very easy. The sky is blue. The tree is green. Water is wet. Fire is hot. This is complete mind. This good and bad mind belong to mind of ordinary sentient beings. The one mind and complete mind belongs to enlightened sentient beings, enlightened beings, bodhisattvas and Buddhas. And bodhisattvas, they have some levels, some 10 levels of bodhisattva, and these levels are just it is hard to say on which level you are. This is hard to say, but if you attain empty mind, that means before thinking mind, non-thinking mind. When thinking, name and form is cut off, this is 10 bodhisattva level mind, like that. And you perceive yourself as enlightened and sentient beings, humans and animals and other beings as unenlightened. And your job is to enlighten those humans, awaken them to this reality. And also difference between Buddha and Bodhisattva is duality and unity. Bodhisattva is perceiving still world in terms of dualism on subject-object. There is Bodhisattva and there are sentient beings, too. And Buddha is experiencing world as himself. There is no division on Buddha and sentient beings. For Buddha, everybody is Buddha. For sentient being, everybody is sentient being. This is the difference between Buddha mind, Bodhisattva mind, like that. And Bodhisattvas are supposed to be compassionate and possess wisdom of practical life, how to live life practically, good life, how to avoid dangers and rebirth in 3 lower realms, in the realm of animals, in the realm of pretas, hungry ghosts, and in the realm of hells, narakas, hell realms. It is hard to liberate beings from being bodhisattva only. Because bodhisattvas who are present in this world, they don't have too much power. They are not much powerful to lead multitudes, the crowds of people to liberation or to enlightenment. They have just a few or several successes, not many. Buddhas teach only the way. They said in scriptures that Buddhas don't liberate sentient beings. They just teach the way of Buddha, the Buddhahood. What is enlightenment and how to get to it. That's it, that's how they do. They don't go to people and tell them stories, persuade them. This is not the nature of Buddhas. Buddhas just enjoy everyday life. Television, book, some walk, sitting in the park, like that. They are free from workplace. Sometimes they work for living, but usually they are free from working, like that. They can come to this world, live maybe 10 years, then they pass away. Or they live 15 or 10 years and they pass away. Or they can live as much as they want, they can live 100 years. This is just a level standard of lifespan. Like that. And this negative mind, I strongly warn you to not develop this negative side of your mind, this yin side of your personality, because it will bring you trouble. It will destroy your peace. It will destroy you. And it will put you to hardships and problems with health, with heavy labor, hunger, thirst, and physical and mental pain. It depends where you will be reborn after death. You can be reborn in this world as human, in Africa, or Asia, or South America, where it's violence and hunger and thirst. Those people are notoriously disturbed by violence, by wars and disasters like flood or earthquake like that. And this is the effect of from previous life doing negative things. Now they have to eat their soup. And until soup is not consumed thoroughly, they are suffering, they will suffer. This is the effect of developing negative mind and action. Negative action, like that. Yeah, this is our mind. So we can have negative mind, positive mind, neutral mind, empty mind, or one mind. Or we can develop, attain clear mind, complete mind, mind of truth, Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi mind, mind of enlightenment of Buddha. And we can become Buddha ourselves, like that. I put some music to end this session like this.
Omane bimeo, omane bimeo, omane bimeo, omane bimeo.